And look how stable this thing is. To stand on the side of a tinny like this and it still be absolutely horizontal is unheard of.
Is that for fun, or are you actually doing something when you're spinning it like that? Just tootling along in a gentle breeze on a beautiful day. It's just lovely to be out on the water. Saturday the 4th of April. Come out on the boat to do a little bit of fishing. And it's pretty busy out here. And the car park over there is absolutely chockers full of trailers. So lots of people have taken the opportunity to get out on the water today, do a bit of fishing, and get a bit of fresh air, vitamin D, the sunshine, come out of their houses, kayaks, and it's gorgeous. The Aussie way. So we've got a loose-footed staysail, testing that out with the new Reefurl you're going to put on. Anything you'd like to say?
Looking forward to 3 or 4 days down the islands. Our isolation treatment for ourselves. Got lots of food. I hope to catch some fish this trip. That's my goal of the trip, is to catch some fish. We really haven't had fresh fish for a long time. Hey, looking forward to a weekend out with my lovely wife. A week, not a week, about 4 or 5 days. Depends on work when they want me back.
And Tinny's all set up for fishing. Magnus has put the transom on the back, the boat collar, the last piece. So it's having a test drive today. I made a few more cushion covers, so they're done. Yeah, should be good. It's very refreshing to see people out. Little families. Good for your mental health. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. It's just gorgeous today. There's Double Cone Island over there. I think Magnus is in his happy place, or one of his happy places.
On a boat, yeah.
That's a new bait board.
Little drain, runs down overboard so they don't get blood and guts in the boat.
Yeah.
And look how stable this thing is. Unbelievable.
Do that again.
To stand on the side of a tinny like this and it still be absolutely horizontal is unheard of. Wendy's made lots of cushions. So we've got lots of little cushions to sit on, for your head and for your feet, and lay around.
And I made a stripy one. For
Yeah,
accent.
and
I wanted an accent one.
Yeah.
That's to match the big ship. Won't know ourselves, we've never had a bait board.
This is the old bait board.
Oh yeah, we've been using, yes, we did have a bait
Yeah.
board. That's our bait board. Just stepped it up a bit.
Yeah.
It's very calm
And
here.
I'm going to make it so that this can come off and go on the boat.
Yes.
So we're actually sailing along right now at 0.5 of a knot in 0.6 knots of breeze. So we're just basically going with the tide. It's an outgoing tide at the moment, so the tide's just going to bring us out of the bay here. Then it's going to take us north, but we want to go south. So we'll see where we end up. No real big plans.
Just tootling along in a gentle breeze on a beautiful day. It's just lovely to be out on the water. What you up to?
Splicing. Making new lines to when you hook onto a mooring, because we've got a bowsprit. You don't really want to run the mooring line up through the bowsprit, so this way we can hook on to a pre-made line to either side of the fair leads, which makes it easier to swing in a mooring. I've got some of this lay flat to use as chafe resistance, so that'll go one at each loop to stop the chafe where it runs through the fair lead. And then I've got a longer section here to go at the bottom where it goes through the mooring, just to stop the chafe on the mooring. There we go. It's this morning's project. We've done two to go.
Is that for fun, or are you actually doing something when you're spinning it like that?
Just separating the three.
Is it like working with Duplo?
Sorry?
Is it a bit like
Yeah,
working with
pretty
Duplo?
big. Pretty big rope. I've never spliced Duplo. I'll give it a crack though.
You don't need a fid then?
Nah. That's pretty loose, a silver rope.
Silver? Yeah. Why do they call it silver?
No, it's shiny.
Oh yeah.
It's just cheap stuff, perfect for anchor rope or mooring lines.
Yeah.
Good stretch.
Looking very flash.
Yes, I'm just going to tie that onto there and there. So that's the bit that wraps around the actual mooring line, and then these two go through the fair lead. And voila! So two of those. So they're done. Oh yeah, I've got to stitch these. Stitch these in so they don't slide up and down.
Okay. Oh, looks so clean and bright. Matches the cushions.
That's why I did it that colour.
I know.
Could have been red or blue, so I picked blue.
Oh, yeah, what's going on?
Go have a look in the shore.
Where are we?
South Molle Island. Like up here, 3 boats. A little rip going. Yeah. It's at about 5 knots.
Ooh. Sun's about to set.
Yeah.
Lovely evening. That's how close the beach is. We are. Let's go. It's a wonder. A bit of exercise. Coral everywhere. Yeah.
Amount of coral. No oysters. At lower tide.
We just had a nice Sunday breakfast. This is what it looks like this morning. Very peaceful, very calm. We're not really going to be able to sail much. We're going to give it a go. So we're going to motor over there, go around the corner and then drift. So we're going to have a drifting day today. We're going to drift around the Whitsundays on a Sunday. Yeah. That's the plan. are we going, babe?
Sawmill Bay.
Sawmill Bay. How far is it?
3-4 miles.
Okay, so really it's almost like a narrowboat day. About 4 miles. Perfect. Can't complain. Sky's blue. Oh, there's a little breeze. Look at that. Just a little bit. That'll help us. Tell me about it.
Well, it's where the tide from the Whitsunday passage and the tide from this inside passage all congregate, so you get these crazy eddies. Right now we're right at the top of the high tide, it's just turning. So when tide's in full flow here, it's pretty crazy.
And it's a calm day, so
Oh, it's a, yeah.
imagine if it was windy.
It's about a 3.8 metre tide today, so it's not massive. But we've planned it just to leave just on the turn of the tide. That'll bring us out into this open area out here, and then we're going to head east as the tide peaks, and then the tide will carry us back down the passage that way down to Sid Harbour and Sawmill Bay.
It's just like a pass. It's just like an atoll pass.
Yeah.
A very gentle one.
Very gentle.
But very like that. There's a little bit of breeze.
To the water there, on the port.
That's a whole whirlpool there.
Look at how much the boat's turning on.
Oh my goodness, this is all done by the tide. The current. It's just turning us. Well, that's beautiful, that one.
It's a nice and perfect one.
I like that one. We had a change of course, darling.
Yeah, the currents were against us, so we're going a different way.
Yeah, we've got a bit of wind now.
Yeah, a little bullet coming through here off the causeway.
Well, we're heading up there to Unsafe Passage, which is a bit spooky. Why is it called Unsafe Passage?
Because it's unsafe for big ships. Only 5 metres deep.
Oh wow, pretty shallow.
So if you want to take the wheel, I'm going to start an engine.
Alright, babe. We're testing out another shade underway. Getting ideas for the real thing. I don't know if this must be Mark 3, 4. Not sure. All 4 sails up.
Yeah.
See, the markers are pretty close together. Not much of a gap. It's pretty shallow there on the starboard side. And the wind's picking up. Woo! We're sailing.
We are sailing.
What's going on, darling?
I'm changing my lure. We're in mangrove country, so I just want to change it to a lure that's a bit more suited for hopefully getting a jack or two. Never know your luck.
And where are we?
We are at this Jones Point just there. We're on the island, Whitsunday Island, in the glorious Whitsundays, in a little bay called Sawmill Bay. Going for an explore at high tide and check the joint out.
What just happened?
Oh, it's had a touch.
A little touch, a little tickle. The trust I have. Wow, look at that one. An old one.
Old and gnarly.
Yeah. So we've come out to do a bit of fishing.
Exploring more than
and
fishing,
exploring in this beautiful place. It's about 7:30 in the morning. It's pretty calm. There's only two other boats in the anchorage, I think. Oh, it's a little bit sunny. It's very relaxing, tranquil. This is what you can do with a tinny. Can't do that with peanut number 2 or 1. 6 metres here. Doesn't look like it, does it?
6 metres deep, yeah.
We've reached the end. We've come a long way in though.
Yeah, 30 miles.
Look at all the butterflies everywhere.